Hello again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson along with Shaquille O'Neal on 2K Sports, and the NBA season is about to begin. Tonight, it'll be the San Antonio Spurs going up against the Portland Trail Blazers at Moda Center. And when you take a look at the Trail Blazers, there's been a lot of discussion about them in the offseason, and even though today won't count in the standings, still such an exciting day in the NBA, watching the teams take the court for the first time. You know, Shaq, they have stats for everything these days and a lot of ways to track player movement in the course of a game. Nicholas Batum ran 216 miles in the regular season last year.
Well, I have a couple stats for you, Ernie. In order to do that, you have to be in terrific conditioning. This guy was active on the boards, over 7 rebounds a game. His playmaking was huge for the Blazers in the playoffs. A 5-1 assist turnover.
We are live from Portland, Oregon for a Western Conference contest with the Trail Blazers. I'd like to welcome you to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan. Joining me, Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and courtside, Doris Burke. And it's going to be the Spurs off the tip. A look at the San Antonio Spurs opening lineup. Parker and Danny Green are your 1 and your 2. Austin Day is out there with Duncan. And it's Leonard in at the 3 spot. Shot on the wing. No good off the back of the rim.
You know, as great as Aldridge was in the first half of last year, it felt like he was really kicking into overdrive in the second half of the season because of his all-star snub.
On defense, the Trailblazers. Parker dishes to Duncan. And Leonard has it in the corner. There's the block. Here's Lillard. 11 feet away, and he gets it to go.
You know, his ability is matched only by his energy, guys. I mean, he's usually in the middle of everything for his team.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
San Antonio again missing. And so here's Portland into Lopez. And he goes in for the dunk. Well, now they're just going to town on it.
Yeah, you'd think these defenders would have done a little more to put a stop to that stuff, Kevin, but so far, no go.
Well, a phenomenal aerial assault there, fellas.
Now, here's Green. Back to Parker. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Well, you talk about the elite point guards in the NBA. A lot of times Tony Parker's name gets overlooked. Something about playing in San Antonio seems to keep you off the radar, but make no mistake, Parker is a true star and, most importantly, a proven winner.
And Parker Clark, a 6-time All-Star, 3-time NBA champion, heavily decorated player.
Yeah, he really is, and he's shooting to become the Spurs' first 20-year guy. Now, how crazy would that be? I mean, he came to the Spurs in 19, so he's got an outside chance at it. He says his body feels great, and the way Pop manages minutes for his guys, he thinks he can play at a high level for a long time. That'll be fun to watch to see if it happens.
Good story, right?
Yeah.
That one is no good.
Tony Parker, I don't think there's any question the best player ever to come out of France. In fact, back in the summer of 2013, he led France to the Euro Cup championship in Slovenia. Just a terrific performance there for Parker. Boy, nice bucket. They're really playing intelligently here.
And even though the lead's not large, they've definitely got the upper hand.
Now we'll go to Doris Burke, who had a chance to talk with head coach Terry Stotts.
I asked him what they needed to key in on defensively, and he said, well, we've got to limit penetration by Tony Parker. He's really the, quote, head of the snake, and with his floater, he doesn't need to get all the way to the rim to score. It's crucial that we do our best to keep him outside the lane. Guys, that's no easy assignment. We'll see how much success they have defensively.
Thank you, Doris. And Lopez throws it down.
Those are exactly the kind of hustle plays that can really spark a team. That's solid work down in the paint area.
Green again. It's Matthews. Leonard kicks to Green. And the call will be against Robin Lopez. Here's Leonard. Green inside. He's covered by Matthews. And Green with the basket on the assist by Leonard. First quarter of play. We're about 3 minutes in. Matthews into the lane. That is good. Matthews has got his first basket.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Now, you got to make a defensive adjustment here, Clark. Time to collapse inside, force the ball back out in the perimeter, make them beat you from long range. Really aggressive play, taking it to the rim against the big man.
Tell you what, I love that fearless attitude.
Lillard attacking. Here's Batum. Nice yet again. And Aldridge with the layup.
And now we can see them really working it inside.
Taking advantage of the defense, really pounding it down low.
Oh, here's Parker. Leonard the pass to Green. Kicks to Day. Outside Leonard. Let's go. And it's San Antonio with another. And so here's Portland. They lead by 7. Now here's Lillard. Outside Aldridge. Lillard attacking. That's good. Lillard's got his second basket of the game.
Everything going according to the script for them offensively so far.
Yeah, the shots have been falling, that's for sure. The offense really in a good groove.
Now here's Green. Here's Leonard. And he lays it straight in. Trailblazers leading by 7. To the inside. It's stolen by Duncan. And they're on the break. And that one's good.
It's like he's trying to find a groove in this game. Just hasn't had it dialed in yet.
So timeout called here. The first for Portland.
Well, Tim Duncan, when asked about his retirement plans right after the 2013 finals, refused to dignify the question with the response. But last season's Spurs run answered loudly enough.
Robinson is subbed in for LaMarcus Aldridge. A different look now for San Antonio. Trailblazers leading by 5. Lillard attacking. Shot goes down. Very quick possession right there. Lillard's got 6.
Nice start as he's knocked down 3 of his first 4 and is hitting the ground at high speed.
Feeds to Diaw. Fades. And the Spurs scoring again.
The entire defense was frozen footed. Nobody picked up the shooter, Kevin.
1:37 left to play here in the first. Here's Lillard. That's blocked. And here comes the break. Pushing it up. Here's Ginobili. It's good. The assist that time from Diaw.
And they're beginning to fall apart a little bit defensively, especially inside.
Well, that's 4 straight buckets now at the rim.
Lillard attacking. Here's Kamen, and the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
He almost got to that shot in time, but not quite. You can't touch the ball once it's on the way down.
Here's Joseph. It's deflected, and that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession.
Maybe a low percentage pass, but it still nearly got through.
I like it, though. I mean, it's an aggressive play. Heads up defending to deflect it away.
Now, here's Dion. Puts up a three. That's good. Diaw's got 5 now.
How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
Lillard with it. Picked up by Joseph. Here's Kamen. Here's Lillard. And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time.
You got to like his shot selection today. He set a good example for the rest of his teammates.
Now here's Joseph. He's tightly guarded. Pass to Baines. Diaw dishes to Baines. Over Robinson. And yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. Baines has got his first basket.
Good job there, Kevin, getting himself a little space on the inside.
And it's Kamen missing.
And this is why you need size inside, the ability to contest shots and force misses.
Steve, that's exactly right. Even when you get in close, it's still a tough shot. The number of points they've scored in the paint already today is pretty eye-opening, Steve.
Oh, it's off the charts. It really is. And defensively, I mean, they have to start shutting down some of those lanes to the hoop.
Lillard attacking. The Trailblazers shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
Well, you look at the numbers from a season ago. This team shot about 81% as a unit. Very impressive.
You know, success at the line just became contagious for him. A few guys got on a roll, and it carried over to the rest of the team.
Boy, that was solid. I tell you, he's one of the best there is up there at the foul line.
Here's Joseph. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. Joseph's got it all tied up now for San Antonio. Here's Lillard. Can't get it to go. Up to this point, a closely contested game as we start the second quarter. And taking a look at the Trailblazers' performance here, boys. What do you think they're doing or not doing?
And the key has been the second chance points. You look at this team, the hustle that they play with, very impressive in that first quarter.
Well, it's showing up on the scoreboard. I mean, you get second chance points like that. It can add to your totals and also demoralize your opponent.
For Portland, they're shooting a smooth 58% from the field. Everything going according to plan for them on that end.
You know, Portland has a new GM as of 2012. We've seen not just changes with the team roster, which you would expect, but really an overhaul of team operations as well. New scouting tools, a new strength and training staff, and a remodeling of the practice facility.
On the court for San Antonio here in the second. In the backcourt, Parker and Ginobili. Boris Diaw is out there with Bellinelli. And it's Baines in the 5 spot. Diaw can't hit.
Well, that was not a smart play there. That's a wild shot. They can get something better.
No, that's not smart basketball. He should have passed that shot up.
And for the Blazers, injuries have been such a problem over the years. With the new training staff, perhaps a more proactive approach to prevent injuries. Even things like nutrition. During flights, they used to offer cookies and ice cream bar. Now it's chicken and brown rice.
Blake kicks to Aldridge. He feeds it to Matthews. And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam. Stupendous rush to the rim and a mighty slam on the end of it.
But through the teeth of some pretty soft D. I can't help but say that.
Well, let's see how that impacts things here. Because those kinds of plays sometimes can be game changers on both sides.
And there'd been talk that LaMarcus Aldridge was unhappy in Portland. He has changed his tune.
And for him, Kevin, it seems as though winning is the main thing. But the Blazers also created a players-first culture. You know, players are your best recruiters, quite honestly. The word gets around. Guys are happy to talk about their experience. Teams now have to look at the whole picture and trying to keep players content so they perform at their highest level.
San Antonio trailing here. Got a piece of it. Ginobili attacking. Portland grabs the miss. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Here's Wright. Yes, and it's Blake picking up the assist. Spurs trail by 4. And a chance here to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Doris Burke. Hi, Doris.
Well, Kevin, as you know, Tony Parker is now an elder statesman in the NBA. His father feels as if he's been a mature force since he started playing at the French Training Institute. Parker's father said, quote, "I don't think you can get any more mature than that. Leaving home at 14, you have to become a man on your own." Guys?
Thanks, Doris.
Tremendous dedication to the game. It's great to remember just how far he's come.
And there's the pass to Bellinelli. Over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter.
What a season for Robin Lopez a year ago. Career highs in blocked shots and rebounds, especially on the offensive boards where he tied for second in the NBA.
And here is Parker. And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession. Nicholas Batum. He's checked in for Jarrell Wright. So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. And stolen by Aldridge. To the inside. Here's Matthews. Can't get it to go. And the Spurs going the other way now. Leonard attacking. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Leonard got 6 points.
Really good awareness right there on the assist.